Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence. There's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front. Just too much pressure, had to go that way. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's gone for a throw-in. Beckham.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Looking to play him in. And he was quick to react. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Beckham spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Park Ji-sung. Quarter of an hour played. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Tries to play it through. Takes the shot! Now it's Beckham. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Harmlessly behind. It's not an especially good pass, that. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary, looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Foden. And this is Park Ji-sung. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. So what can they make of this? That has been cut short. Saliba, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ronaldinho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's Park Ji-sung. Who played through for the wide man. Beckham. Messi. Goes for the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's neat. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. Throw it. Another throw-in. Just eases him off the ball. Xabi Alonso tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! And he's straight offside. And it's Lam. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, what a ball! Shoots! Alexander-Arnold. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Park Ji-sung. Foden. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Alonso! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Hernandez. Massaro. Out towards the flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 15. Coming on to replace him is...
There's the start of the second half.
20, Messi.
Well, both sides are eager to get
Taking
going.
place.
Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And the finish! Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Alexander-Arnold. Now Gakpo. Lam cuts out the pass. Messi receives it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's Park Ji-sung. Good play on the left-hand side here. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, they could be caught. Big chance! And he hits the net. And the second half is off to a flyer. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Well read, nice interception. Saliba knocks it into space. Now it's Batistuta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? And again!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Simons. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely spread. And the through ball. Pass somewhat off target. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Serginho. Coming on the field is number 22, Mamouche.
Xavi Simons. Spread out to the left. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And here's Park Ji-sung. Hernandez has it in a wide position. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Decent chance! Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's just a little long. Van Dijk makes the interception. And here's Gakpo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, what a climb! Batistuta finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Ronaldinho.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The final 5 minutes. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Rijkaard. Van Dijk. Played out to the right. Turns and goes back. And Messi!
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Messi. Nice control. Now this could be a chance. Brilliantly cut out. Beckham. That's that, the end. Liverpool can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
Gakpo
Picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Kindly remove it, as it is about
How would
to
you
be thrown
summarise
away.
what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And we're underway.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right wing.
Chance! Now then, the ball. Right card! It's off target and by quite a way.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. And Batistuta!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great vision.
Oh, what has happened? And the shots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Serginho at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. With
Batistuta! Oh, it's in!
gorgeous, just gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Can he finish? Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That has not gone well. Sharjah have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Foden.
There's the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Serginho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. This might spell danger. He's gone direct here. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. But it's Rashford.
Now it's Palmer.
And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Sharjah really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's not going to reach.
Serginho has found the net here, of course.
Floated through.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Rijkaard. And it's Palmer.
And this is Batistuta. Good ball, good take. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rashford. Half an hour played now. Foden knocks it into space. Xavi Alonso gets across to intercept that. And that has put paid to that. Robertson. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sharjah are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's onto this. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Rijkaard. Foden. Van Dijk going full steam ahead down the left flank. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. Now this could be a chance. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. And Rice! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Palmer. Now it's Batistuta. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Added time.
The most accurate pass. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Phil Foden. Coming on to replace him
That
is
gets things going for the second half.
Messi.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rashford picks it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's another good win of the ball. Batistuta trying to keep this in. Sharjah come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
It's a promising position. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rijkaard gets into some space. And now they can spring out of defence. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung! He won't be happy with that one. Oh, sweet feet. Can he get on the end of this? Foden. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Lahm. Now it's Foden. Park Ji-sung. Tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Sharjah still have the cards to affect this game. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Driven forward. Royce chasing after it. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's shot at goal! And he hits the net! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper who was left. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Number 18.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden...
Coming on the field is...
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. 75 minutes played. Koeman gets over and intercepts.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ronaldinho. Saliba makes the interception. Rijkaard. It's Park Ji-sung. Foden. And Robertson. Rashford. Lahm. Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. And the flag has stayed down. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. He rises! Sharjah are looking to go forward now. Chance, surely! Just 5 minutes remaining now.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Makalele spots it and intercepts. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Batistuta. Number 9, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field, number 15, number 21, Mbappe.
That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rashford. And he's being shifted off it.
2 added minutes.
It's a stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He has a look up. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Lahm. Foden. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Beckham. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's had a hit! It's bounced back off the post. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but
Sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get on.
Header! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away. Shapes to shoot! It's there!
They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The ball goes in. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
Park Ji-sung gets flagged offside.
And this is Marmoush. Well read, nice interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Marmoush. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Ronaldinho!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, good spread.
Foden. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
He's in a great position here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Gets a good foot in there.
Driving on and making good progress. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Oh, no joy this time.
Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso.
Gakpo. And it's Simons.
Now it's Park Ji-sung.
Not the most accurate pass.
Beckham. Xavi Alonso.
Nicely weighted ball.
The less said about that pass, the better. Nice looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Foden. Can he spark a counter here? Simons. And the shot's on here. Foden. Decent chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Xavi Simons. It's Xavi Alonso. That is a great pick out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gakpo. And the through ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's been shifted off it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Phil Foden. Number 9, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field, number 10.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 18.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Simons. Park Ji-sung. Looking for options for movement. And it's Rijkaard. He's in space and looking for options. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread out to the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Diogo Costa
Looking to stare down to unsettle the taker.
Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Spread it left.
Park Ji-sung. Hernandez. Xabi Alonso.
Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game.
And he whips it in.
Khan claims it without any fuss. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Looking for a runner. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
And here's Gakpo. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Out to the left it goes.
Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away?
Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe.
Alexander-Arnold.
Nicely spread. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Mbappe!
And he's having a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Number 27, Serginho.
Punched away.
Coming on the field, number 20.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now.
Number 15, Eduardo Camavinga.
Messi.
And this is Son Heung-min.
That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Ball's played through. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Camavinga is on his own. And a chance!
Yes! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he's searching through.
Look at the space here.
Shot a goal! They've scored!
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
The goal scorer after 82 minutes is number 18.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great vision.
He's had a shot! He scores!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Liverpool playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's forced to go back. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kamavinga. Rijkaard. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He's had it taken off him. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Messi. And there's the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Messi. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So we're up and running.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well read, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. He's on it, can he get away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but the
Chance! Now, who's always been caught napping? This time, surely! Beckham to take it as usual.
you start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Keeper's dealt with that. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Beckham is having a shot! Xavi Simons. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He has found the way through. Corner given.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He rises! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. What a save by Diogo Costa! It's a really well-measured ball.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a lovely, neat pass. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Messi, good, strong midfield running here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide, and he was quick to react. Park Ji-sung is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it.
Oh, shooting chance! Messi is flagged offside. He's had it taken off him, and he's hit it long. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. Takes a shot! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Beckham. Batistuta just eases him off the ball. Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. No, he didn't quite meet it right. So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Makalele gathers from the goal kick. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Gakpo. Now it's Simons. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Messi. Neatly clipped into space. And he's there to belt it away. Van Dijk wins the duel this time.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Referee has just said play on. That has ended up in no man's land. Played through into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Simons. And it's Xavi Alonso.
2 added minutes has
Beyond
been
the
indicated.
defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And across it goes. Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Mbappe.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Messi. Well read. And the danger is averted. And Park Ji-sung! He's gone direct here. Saliba calmly anticipates. Gakpo receives it in a good position here. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, he's seen that early. Used the chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi is onto this. Messi
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
He is through here. Hernandez played out to the left flank. Now it's Gakpo.
Ronaldinho.
Can he latch on to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lobbed in behind. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And that's a throw-in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Hernandez.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's got away.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Not the most accurate pass. Gakpo.
Real chance! There was plenty of power on that.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job.
Messi!
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi.
Xabi Alonso.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Now it's Gakpo. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Gakpo. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is a brilliant interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And here's Gakpo.
Is there any support? He might not need it. That's beautifully weighted.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Ronaldinho. Number 20, Messi. Number 10, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 18, Phil Foden. Number 15, number 22, Omar Mamouche.
McAllister.
In his head, and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Liverpool have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Great chance! He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now this could be a chance.
McAllister. That has not gone well. Marmoush goes looking wide. And it's Camavinga. And here's Foden. Now it's Rashford.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
With the owner of a blue car parked
So a
outside
short
the
respite
stadium
for the
gate,
players as they
kindly
prepare
remove it,
themselves
as it is
for
about to be
another
thrown
30
away.
minutes. Into extra time we go. Liverpool did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically.
Camavinga. Foden. Looking for options for movement.
And he lines up a... There's the header! No, not the best of headers.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard tries to pass it through.
It's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lahm has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
And now they can clear their lines.
Kimmich.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rashford. It's a threat.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
And that's a good ball. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Volunteers for each
Liverpool
block,
come
please report
roaring
to the
back
staff
in
room
quite some
immediately.
style. We've got a very different game now.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
Now it's Foden.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Decent chance!
Really well taken goal.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Number 13.
Well, that has changed the dynamic
Coming on
somewhat.
the field
Well, I
is
think it's just the
number
reward for their
16.
application.
Big chance!
And that would have won it.
You could tell he wanted that too.
And now they can spring out of defence.
And he's picked out the run. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Foden.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There will
Punched
be 1
away.
minute added time.
Lahm.
Cannot be beaten that easily.
So what can they make of this?
And he welcomes it in. Kimmich promptly on.
And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Foden claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Kindly stay seated during the match.
Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Claude Makaleli, a player whose name entered the very language of the game, Jim.
Yeah, but his arrival in English football, Peter, I felt was key in taking the title from the previous season's Invincibles. And his first goal in English football was scored on what was the homecoming of the new champions.
Yeah, stoppage time penalty. He missed it actually, but he did score on the rebound.
Yeah, that's right. Not glamorous, nor spectacular, but no less crucial. It pretty much describes him as a player.
Alexander-Arnold.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Van Dijk makes the interception. He won't be happy with that one. That pass has been well intercepted. McAllister looking to play him in. And it's Ronaldinho. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Beckham. Now it's Ronaldinho. Szoboszlai deals with that comfortably. And he's lost his man here. And the finish! And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Gakpo. Oh, that's delightful. Makaleli gets a foot in here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's McAllister. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. That's a little off target. He's being urged to shoot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Gakpo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's McAllister.
Oh, great feat, that.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's McAllister. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's made its way to him. Rijkaard. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they can counter here. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Showing good feet.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Now it's Messi. That's tidy.
Hoisted in. Bullish header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Goal!
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
After 45 minutes is number 18, Massaro.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's on it. Can he get away? Can he get it through? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And we hit half-time. Liverpool come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to
Hello,
get my breath
everybody,
back.
and
What a
please join
super
me
half
in
of
wishing a
football.
happy
Instant
wedding
pack,
anniversary
goals,
for one of our
comebacks,
fan club members.
and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Liverpool are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number
And we're
10,
underway again.
Messi.
No way through.
And it's Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that.
Looking for the run.
Massaro! Nuno Mendes, tidy with his distribution.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Serginho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Messi. Decent progress down the left. That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's picked his way through. There's the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Serginho.
Is one whose deliveries we all know about. Messi. Foot in.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's McAllister. Massaro. And it's slung out wide. McAllister.
Oh, well played.
Messi. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? And he's certainly... Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Marmoush really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution in progress.
And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Foden shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's a half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Field, number 22.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's managed to get free.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field, number 27.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Eduardo Camavinga.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Royce. Now that's well seen too.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice physical challenge. And this is Park Ji-sung. Gomez gets across to intercept that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, it's come to nothing. Rashford is onto it in a flash. Now it's Rashford. Threads one in. Foden. Foden plays it in. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Messi. Beckham. And it's been played through. That's an errant pass. And he can clear it away. But they've got it again. He's in plenty of space here.
Park Ji-sung gets flagged offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is flagged offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning and obviously fast.
Foden. Good ball, good take. Park Ji-sung unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Koeman gets over and intercepts. Now it's Foden.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Rashford. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Rashford. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Cross into the box. Out to the right. Ball's out once more. Another throw-in. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Lahm has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Today that parking in the area around
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution on the field. Number 13, Makalele. Number 4, Van Dijk. Number 7, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 2, Akanji.
No
Number
winner
8,
in 90,
Alexander
30 more to come.
Number 16, Rodri.
He has found the way through. Look at the space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's McAllister. Now it's Foden. That's a good ball out wide. That's good running with the ball. This looks promising. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's McAllister. He's found a way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. In with the challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Saliba. Koeman. And he's searching through.
Oh, this is a chance for a shot!
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
And that's it for the first half of extra time.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some
Both
time
teams
out to
have
give
run
the
themselves
support
into the
to our
ground out there.
stadium.
Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Chance here to counter.
And this is Park Ji-sung.
Now it's Foden, distributed tidily. Now it's Messi.
He's shifting through the gears here.
And Messi! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Ronaldinho.
Camavinga receives it in a good position here. Messi.
Messi finds himself offside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Nicely weighted ball.
Looks a good ball through. That'll be a corner.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard cuts it out. Now, can they get him away? Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
1 minute added time.
There won't be another chance after this one.
There they go, hunting again.
Referee has just said play on. And the referee brings it to a close.
A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead,
I'd
and
like to draw
ultimately
your
they lost
attention
the
to the
game.
screen right now for information on
Your
our
final
shuttle
thoughts,
bus
Jim?
service.
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.